Hey, hello, and thank you for coming to the bunker tonight. I am your host, Fletch Towel. Tonight is Solo Night Tuesday. We have a solo acoustic player here, and this is Joe Fascetta. He is a working musician. I was getting some of his background today. He plays out 5 or 6 times a week. He's a hard-working guy. He's doing this full time, and I am so happy to be able to bring him here tonight with a whole original set. He's got a lot of stuff out on Spotify. He has a new album coming up probably this summer. He's going to tell you all about that. His sound check sounded great. You have the opportunity to leave tips. Don't do it now, but if you like the show on the way out, leave it tips, and we split it with the bunker 50-50. We are free to the audience and free to the artists. Excuse me one second. A darn political call. Do you get those? And we're free to the audience and we're free to the artists. All we ask is you like and subscribe. We're going to hop right into the show here. Joe, thanks so much. Tell us what you have going on tonight and what you're going to do.
What's up, Fletch?
Thanks.
I'm gonna first off start off by saying thanks to Fletch and the bunker. It's cool to have a place to do this, so thank you for doing that for all the local artists and original music, keeping original music going. I very rarely get to play my own music, but I'm gonna do that today, and I'm excited about it. Love writing music, always have since I was 11 years old. I feel like I write about my family, my wife and kids, because that just means so much to me. A little bit of past, experiences and things like that. But I know I don't resonate with everyone because I really am a lovey guy, and I love my family, and that's just what I write about. I can't fake being unhappy if I'm happy.
Great. Your sound check sounded great. I'm really looking forward to this. If you're in the audience, ask questions and leave comments. Especially questions, so you'll have a chance to engage, and I'll make sure that Joe responds to your questions along the way. Joe, have a great show. It's all yours tonight.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. This first song is called That Day, and it is about the first time I laid eyes on my beautiful wife. Take it back to that day when I first saw you. You were watching me play, watching you too. Had to slow it down a bit, watch you sway them hips. Which girls drink between your lips? I skipped a beat. I was thinking, baby, you're so damn fine. You don't know yet, but soon you'll be mine. It's the first time I messed up that line. We locked out, I almost couldn't move. Mix of big blues, the perfect full moon. Flow on like I'm feeling extra smooth. I'm like do 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 do. Ooh ooh. Do 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 do. Ooh. Take it back to that day. Oh, I remember that smirk when you glanced at me. I was trying to work and you had to leave. I saw you walking out the door, pick my jaw up off the floor, the begging for just a little more. I said, who was she? I was thinking, baby, so damn fine. You don't know yet, but soon you'll be mine. It was the first time I messed up that line. We locked out, I almost couldn't move. Mix of big blues, the perfect full moon. Blow on like I'm feeling extra smooth. I'm like do 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 do. Ooh ooh. Do 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 do. Ooh. Take it back to that day. Oh, yeah. goody mood. Mix up big blues, the perfect full moon. Don't like feeling extra smooth. I'm like do 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 do. Do 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 do. It was the first time I messed up that line. We locked eyes, I almost couldn't move. Mix up big blues, the perfect full moon. Don't like feeling extra smooth. I'm like do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah. Let's take it back to that day. All right, that was that day. Appreciate you, buddy. This one is called Grab My Hand. It was on my first ever CD back in 2013. I'm actually re-recorded it, and I'm gonna re-release it on this next coming CD. Totally different, totally something different than it was before. Whole other level. I'm working with a great producer named Tom Carlisle. He is fantastic, and it's an honor to work with him, and he just takes my songs and turns them into everything I ever envisioned them to be. So thank you, Tom, if you're watching out there. So this one's called Grab My Hand. So grab my hand and let's start walking. I could see us talking all night. Yeah, I know I barely know you, but there's something about your eyes. It's like the same feeling that I have when I get high. It's amazing, say the same thing. You're riding next to me and say the same thing. What you need to know about Joe, I don't let them what I see act and what's shown. But you're so much more than just them captivating eyes. The first time that I met you, knew I had to make you mine. It's amazing, say the same thing. You were riding next to me and say the same thing. So grab my hand and let's start walking. So I could see us talking all night, all night. We might end up out in Lakin. We could burn one to fit the scene just right, fit it right. I know you're so much more than the first time. I said I know you're so much more than the first time. Makes beautiful and hot, and whether I like it or not, I can even let you know, cause women want what they don't got. Have no choice but to play the game and not always win. Even though I'd rather spit the truth, but I know I can convince. So I'm chilling and I'm smoking. It's my mind off everything I'm thinking. But you need to know about Joe. I don't let them what I see act and what's shown. So grab my hand and let's start walking. I could see us talking all night, all night. We might end up out in Lakin. We could burn one, fit the scene just right, fit it right. I know you're so much more than the first time. I said I know you're so much more than the first time. Yeah. So grab my hand and let's start walking. Said I could see us talking all night, all night. We might end up out in Lakin. You could burn one, fit the scene just right, fit it right. I know you're so much more than the first time. I said I know you're so much more than the first time. Thank you, thank you.
What's the title of that one, Joe?
Let's grab my hand. This next one I wrote about my 8-year-old son who's at home. Hi, Ross. What's up, buddy? He's probably really mad for me saying his name. but I'm gonna do it. Rossi. It's called Little Dude because he's my little dude. So let's get it going. You're my little dude, with an attitude. You'll be my little dude, when you're bigger too. You're my little dude, with an attitude. You'll be my little dude, when you're bigger too. I'll never forget the morning I woke up. Your mom was at the door staring at the scared and stuff. I said, spit it out, baby, it'll be okay. And all she could say was you were on your way. In every moment I felt all sorts of things. I remember thinking it was just like a dream. The perfect girl, and now a kid too. I was ready for this, I'll do what I need to do. My little dude, with an attitude. You'll be my little dude, when you're bigger too. You're my little dude, with an attitude. You'll be my little dude, when you're bigger too. A cold winter morning, January 26. She was slowly getting ready, acting all suspicious. I knew it was the day, I could feel it in my bones. I started packing up and sending text on my phone. I think it's time for this little dude's arrival. We're leaving in charge of this little dude's survival. I'd be lying if I said I didn't have any fear, but that's to push me even harder, kick my ass in the gear. My little dude, with an attitude. You'll be my little dude, when you're bigger too. You're my little dude, with an attitude. You'll be my little dude, when you're bigger too. Now let's skip ahead about 4 turns. I finally got the song and I finally got the words. You got a heart so big and a brain even bigger. Smarter than me, that tease you gon' figure if you're happy, I'll take that again. Flip the script, don't know what's happening. All I know is you're my little dude for life. So we'll do my best to steer you right. I see you, you're dreaming, reminding me of when I was the one who had life in front of me. I'll guide you, I'll cheer you, and I'll be your friend too. You ain't got to try and you'll just be in you. My little dude, with an attitude. Be my little dude, when you're bigger too. You're my little dude, with an attitude. You be my little dude, when you're bigger too. All right, that one was said that was Little Dude about my Ross man. Fletch mentioned I should check these messages and see if anyone messages and says anything on here so I can
Yeah, we're going to have to pump up the chat here. We got like 10, 16 people in here and not a lot of comments. Somebody's got to ask him an embarrassing question.
We got Tony in there. Let's go. That's my guy. My buddy Jake. I think where did he move? He moved somewhere. But he used to come to open mics on Wednesday. I think he's Ohio maybe or something. That's my guy though. He writes his own music too, so maybe when he's in town he can come perform at the Bunker. It's pretty cool here. My buddy Willie just walked in out of nowhere. Willie, there's some headphones over there if you want to grab them. You can hear what I'm hearing. All right, this is a song that's going to be on the newest CD. Very recently wrote. It's called The Middle. I really like this one. It's really different than a lot of the stuff I write. I had to go to 11-year-old sad Joe when his parents got divorced to write it, but sometimes you got to go somewhere else, and I did. It's called The Middle, and hope you like it. It all started with a sip from a bottle, say words they probably don't remember. Young is under the bed, those words are stuck with me forever. Ended up in a strange new place, not a familiar soul around. One half had to work on itself, the other took to nights on the town. One last gasp, further and further from first glance. Words don't mean nothing in this dance. I'm stuck in I'm stuck in the middle, in the middle. Just tissues and tissues to dry up the tears of a young man's heart. Confusion sets in while life as they know it falls apart. Sure feels like the weight ended up in the wrong place. Unintentional, with a need to escape. One last gasp, further and further from first glance. Words don't mean nothing in this dance. I'm stuck in the middle, in the middle. Glass house, he said and she said, there's no sounds coming from in a way out. I'm stuck in the middle, in the middle. But last gasp, further and further from first glance. Words don't mean nothing in this dance. I'm stuck in the middle, in the middle. Glass house, he said and she said, there's no sounds coming from in a way out. I'm stuck in the middle, in the middle. All right. I got some, Willie's clapping, Fletcher's been clapping, it's nice. All right. All right, next up, we got a song off my last CD, Family Man, which is streaming all over the place. If you want to go check it out, listen to it. So I am indeed a family man. This song is called Pretty Penny. It is about my absolutely stunning and beautiful, almost 5-year-old daughter, Penelope. She is just amazing, and I'm very proud to be her dad and all my kids' dads, for that matter. So this one's for you, P. I love you. Yeah, she my pretty penny and she looking at me. I can tell by her eyes she like what she sees. She got the bow in her hair and food on her chin. I can tell it's from the devious grin. From that devious grin. Yeah, she my pretty penny. Luckily she's got her mama's looks and mine she does not. If you're looking for her, follow the noise. She's annoying her brother and taking his toy. Yeah, she taking his toy. She's so perfect in every way. Change the world we know, change the world we know. That just right mix is what she's found forever out the door. Yeah, she my pretty penny, the big blue eyes she knows so too well. She's in charge of my time. She giggles and goes while she's smiling at life. I can tell already she thinks she's always right. She thinks she's always right. Yeah, she my pretty penny. Round the finger I go, she's already won. I just can't let her know. Her voice raised once, then she gave me that look. She owns my heart and has me on her hook. She has me on her hook. She's so perfect in every way. Change the world we know, change the world we know. That just right mix is what she's found forever out the door. She's so perfect in every way. Change the world we know, change the world we know. That just right mix is what she's found forever out the door. Thank you. Like I said, This is a family show, right? All right, this next song, I already released, but it's going to be also on this upcoming CD. I'm really excited about it. There'll probably be a version similar to this, like a nice acoustic version as well. It's called Lucky. If you follow me, you probably heard it before. It's on streaming platforms, but I said it will be released as a whole on this upcoming album. I got the cover. I got everything ready. I'm really excited about it. I'm just kind of waiting a little bit to release that info and the name of the album and stuff, but I am really pumped. I said it's called Lucky, and it's about how lucky I am to be married to my wife, and it's very true. Late September when it started, the leaves started to fall. I got on my way to pick you up, ended up having to call. Came aside, I was standing in the wrong light, but it didn't stop us from knowing what we really want. We're not changed forever. Hit the lottery that day, and we both knew our lives would never be the same. Lucky to do your laundry, I'm lucky to rub your back. My lips are the luckiest, they get to be on yours like that. Lucky to clean your glasses, and lucky every second until the end. Most of all, I'm lucky to spend this life with my best friend. Early June was the time we get everyone in line to celebrate what we knew was a lifetime. It went fast as light, and it turned into night. It really was one of the best days of our lives, but days keep getting better. Never thought I'd have this as long as we're together. There's no limits. You're lucky to do your laundry, I'm lucky to rub your back. My lips are the luckiest to be on yours like that. Lucky to clean your glasses, I'm lucky every second until the end. Most of all, I'm lucky to spend this life with my best friend. Lucky to do your laundry, I'm lucky to rub your back. My lips are the luckiest to be on yours like that. Lucky to clean your glasses, I'm lucky every second until the end. Most of all, I'm lucky to spend this life with my best friend. Lucky to do your laundry, I'm lucky to rub your back. My lips are the luckiest to be on yours like that. Lucky to clean your glasses, I'm lucky every second until the end. Most of all, I'm lucky to spend this life with my best friend. Thank you. For the record, for anyone wondering, I really do the laundry most of the time, and sometimes it's wrinkly, but I'm working on it. I bought an ironing board, and it's still in the box, but we're getting it. Hey, you got to buy it first.
So you got a couple questions there.
Oh, all right, let's take a look here.
And thanks, everybody, for chiming in the comments. Now's your chance.
Let's see, what do we got? Biggest musical inspirations. Sublime. I got John Mayer shirt on. I love me some John Mayer. Dirty Heads are some of my favorite for sure. Really love the Dirty Heads.
appreciate it. Killian, thank you for liking the originals. Try and keep them coming. Said I got this CD coming out, and I'm really, really pumped. And I'm very excited about it. Should be midsummer. I'm going to pick a date and just stick to it, so we're going to go from there. This next song will be on it. It is also already released at one point, but it's a special one to me. It's called Flaws. And it is a vulnerable song. It's where you look at yourself and know that you have these flaws about yourself, whether it be physical, mental, spiritual, whatever. We all have flaws, and it's about how we all have flaws and how it's okay that we do, and embrace these flaws. Now that I'm thinking about it, I also seen Warren, Richard comment on these too, so thank you guys. Appreciate you watching. This one's Flaws. Got these flaws about me. My mind thinks different in the morning. It's foggy and it's hard to see. I get caught up in every moment. Good or bad, it's got a hold on me. Got some anger on the inside. It's stuck deep, but it know my name. My emotions are wild right. Show up anytime or place, and I know that's okay. Got these flaws about me, a lot to say, and I always do. I wear my heart on my sleeve, it's written on my face, so enjoy the view. Sometimes I care what they think. I smoke but don't drink. Oh, hair on my head, arms are covered in ink. Got these flaws about me. You do too. You do too. Short views and attitudes. I swear I try not to let them win. In my head with 1,000 moves. I've been told I got the thinnest skin. I always cuss in conversation. Sometimes I care more than I should. I'm not easily mistaken. This is never good. Wouldn't change it if I could. Got flaws about me, a lot to say, and I always do. I wear my heart on my sleeve, sitting on my face, so enjoy the view. Sometimes I care what they think. I smoke but don't drink. No hair on my head, arms are covered in ink. Flaws about me. You do too, whatever your flaws may be. Just know that make you unique. You could try to run and try to hide, can't escape what's inside. Whatever your flaws may be, just know that make you unique. You could try to run and try to hide. I say lean in and go for the ride. Now stand and say with pride, I got these flaws about me, a lot to say, and I always do. I wear my heart on my sleeve, it's written on my face, so enjoy the view. Sometimes I care what they think. I smoke but don't drink. No hair on my head, I'm covered in ink. Got these flaws about me, and you do too. You do too. It's okay that we do. Thank you. All right, this is a new one, not heard by many. On the upcoming CD, it will sound so far different from this, you probably won't recognize it, but this is initially how I wrote it with just me and a guitar. It's called Never Let It Go. And yeah, I'm excited about this, so let's give it a go here. Let me set the scene like a dream or a movie. The feelings between you and me, if you lose and never let it go.
me, it's revealing. I feel it in my bones, and I never let it go. When I take a step back, I realize all that I've done and all I tried. But me to you, and you to me, you changed my life and made me believe, and made me see everything, everything that I've always dreamed of. A life I envisioned, a life I could love. Above all else, no one could take this away. The way that I felt and the way that I feel today. Let me set the scene like a dream or a movie. The feelings between you and me are producing something that only grows, and I'll never let it go. Could explain it the same that I'm feeling. Wish you could see it through me, it's revealing. I feel it in my bones, and I'll never let it go. If I gave you my eyes, maybe then you could see what I see when you're looking right back at me. If I gave you my hands, maybe then you could feel how I feel when we touch. It's an adrenaline rush. If I gave you my heart, you know how deeply I love. No simple words or actions would ever be enough. If I gave you my mind, you know where my head's at. It's always on you and thinking about the next step. Let me set the scene like a dream or a movie. The feelings between you and me are producing that only grows. I'll never let it go. If I could explain it the way that I'm feeling, so you could see it through me, it's revealing. I feel it in my bones, I'll never let it go. Let me set the scene like a dream or a movie. Feelings between you and me are producing that only grows, and never let it go. If I could explain it the same that I'm feeling, wish you could see it through me, it's revealing. I feel it in my bones, never let it go.
Thank you.
What's the story behind that one? When did you write it? What's it about?
I wrote that I'd say about 6-7 months ago, something like that. It's it's about my wife and how we have something that I always dreamed of and always wanted, and one of my favorite lines in it is how I wish she could see herself through me, and I just feel like, man, if she could see herself through me, she would only know.
What's your wife's name?
Amber.
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 If you're watching tonight with the girls or the kids.
And one boy.
And one boy. The girl and the boy. Or the girls and the boy. You should type in a comment and say, kiss, kiss.
Let's see if there's any more we got here. I'd like to give the shout outs to my people. Ray, my buddy Ray. I forgot about Ray. Mix Pro. Oh, that's Tom. What's up, buddy? Umbrella Corp Gaming. Not sure who that is, but what's up? What's up? Joker Lexi. Let's go Baldy. That's nice of you. That's why I wear a hat. It's one of my flaws. It's being bald. It's in the song. All right, so I sang you songs about my 8-year-old awesome son. I'm here with his baseball coach. We're going to have practice here on Thursday, opening day. Ross better get ready. He did some curls with me today. We were getting him warmed up. Few. I think he also did an ice bath today. He got in the ice bath. Champion, he is. I sang a song about my beautiful girl, P, my sheepy sheep. I love you, girl. And we just had a baby. Her name's Janie. She's 7 months old, and I wrote a song about her. It's called Janie Ruth, and I'm excited to play it for you guys. So, also coming on the upcoming album here, so look out for it.
Janie Ruth, I'll be there to soothe ya. It's the truth. Every single day when you're feeling blue, I'll be there to root ya. Janie Ruth, Janie Ruth, Janie Ruth, I'll be here to soothe ya. That's the truth. Every single day when you're feeling blue, I'll I beat there to root ya. Janie Ruth, Janie Ruth. I can't believe just what I saw when you showed up that day. Picture of perfection in every single way. A smile from the very start that lights up rooms like a shooting star. That will follow you everywhere you go. Janie Ruth, I'll be here to soothe ya. That's the truth. Every single day when you're feeling blue, I'll be there to root ya. Janie Ruth, Janie Ruth. As time goes by and as you get older and you find out who you wanna be, I'll be here and I'll support you even if I don't agree. No matter where you're going, you'll be next to me. Janie Ruth, I'll be here to soothe ya. It's the truth. Every single day when you're feeling blue, I'll be there to root ya. Janie Ruth, Janie Ruth. Long after I'm gone, you'll have this song to sing along. Long after I'm gone, you'll have this song to sing along. Janie Ruth, I'll be here to soothe ya. That's the truth. Every single day when you're feeling blue, I'll be there to root ya. Janie Ruth, Janie Ruth, Janie Ruth, I'll be there to root ya. It's the truth. Every single day when you're feeling blue, I'll be there to root ya. Janie Ruth, Janie Ruth. Right. First name Janie, middle name Ruth, hence Janie Ruth.
Nice.
All right, so I got one more song, so I want to plug the bunker here. If you've never been here or been on this YouTube channel, please go like and subscribe it. Fletch is great. I appreciate you having me, buddy. It means a lot, so.
Oh, thank you, Joe. You got another song, but man, I'm loving these tunes. They're upbeat. You have a lot of life and fun in your songs, and that's really cool. We'll talk more about it. You got another song here.
I do. This is coming up on the CD. I'm leaning towards the first single. I really love it a lot. It's called Silly Boy. The story behind this song is one night, and one of many, many nights I've done this, but one night I sat on the remote while my wife was watching something, while my beautiful wife was watching something, and it changed the channel or did something with it, and it annoyed her. And like I said, it wasn't the first time I did it, but she just looked at me and she's like, "How do you always do this?" And I was like, "I don't know." And a song came from it, me sitting on the remote. So it's really about all the things I do that accidentally, I don't do these things on purpose, but these are the things I do that I know piss my wife off, even though she loves me anyways. I hope. So it's called Silly Boy, and once again, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Sat on a remote and I changed what you were watching. Ain't the first time and it sure won't be the last. Responded to your question like a grumpy asshole, but I didn't mean it like that. I cracked an egg and left a mess on the stove. I swear I meant to clean it but forgot. And we both know that I never cleaned the shower. Just left to me with the rats. I'm just a silly boy with the perfect woman, but I know what I got. That's why I'm sorry, I could be better. These things shouldn't be how you think of me. So let's breathe, put it in letters. May not be perfect, but I'm working on who I need to be. Try to stop, no one may be a lot, but trust me, I know who I am and who I'm not. I know exactly where I need to go with the flow, but don't you know I'm just a city boy. Don't you know I'm just a city boy. Ooh. On Monday morning I hog most of the coffee, but say the word I'll make more and fill your cup. You're walking up the stairs, I go for a poke, even though you know that you probably had enough. When I'm driving, I may break a little late. I could see it in your face, but we still ain't here to call yet. Don't always clean the pan the second I'm done cooking. I know you hate to see a mess. I'm just a city boy with the perfect woman, but I know what I got. That's why I'm sorry, I could be better. These things shouldn't be how you think of me, so let's breathe, put it in letters. May not be perfect, but I'm working on who I need to be. Try to stop, no one may be a lie, but trust me, I know who I am and who I'm not. I know exactly where you need to go with the flow, but don't you know I'm just a city boy. Don't you know I'm just a city boy. Ooh. I'm just a city boy with the perfect woman, but I know what I got. That's why I'm sorry, I could be better. These things shouldn't be how you think of me, so let's breathe, put it in letters. May not be perfect, but I'm working on who I need to be. Try to stop, no one may be a lie, but trust me, I know who I am and who I'm not. I know exactly where I need to go with the flow, but don't you know I'm just a city boy. Don't you know I'm just a city boy. Ooh.
Right.
Hey, thank you so much, Joe. Let's check out some comments here just before we wrap out, or a couple things to say. One is there's a lot of you in the audience tonight, and if you like Joe, give the video a thumbs up, and that'll help him on replays. And if you like the bunker, please press subscribe if you want to come back and see more artists like Joe, or make sure you can find him again the second time around. Joe, great set. I'm going to give you the opportunity to pump up yourself a little bit and tell people. I always admire hardworking musicians like yourself. You're playing, we talked before the show, you play 6-7 times a week, doubles on Saturdays typically, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You said the summers can get crazy. You host an open mic. Tell us about that, too.
Every Wednesday, Fatty's Pup. My buddy Willie comes. We got some great people there. Warren Tillman's my co-host. His dad, Smiley Tillman. He's a Chicago Blues Hall of Famer. He's usually there all the time. It's a really great jam. Bunch of guys, horn players. We just have a lot of fun up there, and it's a good time. So.
And I know your song as Family Man. Or I'm sorry, your album is Family Man.
Correct, yeah, the last one.
And if people want to get a hold of a hard copy of that, they'll just email you or reach out on social media, and you'll make sure they get it?
Yeah, Facebook page is Joe Fascetta Music. Instagram is JoePF87. You message me on there. I'll make sure if you want one, we'll get you one. And really, I do have to shout out my dad because I know he doesn't know how to comment on things.
Absolutely.
I'm surprised he even found the link, but he came over there, Dad, to teach him how to use it. So, hi, Dad. Maybe my mom's watching too. She said she was going to watch earlier, so I should have shouted out her. But to my wife and my kids, I love you guys so much. You're the reason I do everything, and they are my inspiration. They're the reason I'm here. They're the reason I write music, and I'm so grateful to have them. So,
great show tonight, Joe. Thank you so much for coming on. And sit tight for 1 second. I have a couple things for the audience. First up is. If you look on your phone, Joe, you're going to see your set list is up here today, and the audience is going to have a chance to put in their favorite song. They get it like 30 seconds to 1 minute while I close out the show. Whatever you pick, we're going to play on the outro. So, and Joe is going to help us moderate that. We have, hold on 1 second, Joe. Talk to him for just a second. I have to grab something.
you got I know Fletch was mentioning that he had me sign some pictures, so I know my dad would buy one, but he doesn't know how to Venmo. So, so I appreciate you, Dad. I know the thoughts there. He's the best. Yeah, so I don't know who would want my autograph, but if you do, we got it on a picture. So if you want one, sign it. It's real nice. I've been practicing that for a very long time.
Oh, thanks, Joe. So it's collectible. He signed it tonight, and so we've been doing this for a while now, and there's only going to be 5 of them, and they're all going to be numbered. And if you want to get a piece of history to tuck away, or put in your garage, or put in your memory case, feel free. There's links below, Venmo and eBay. I would say we were just talking about this to support Joe. Follow him on socials; it's free. Follow him on streaming; it's free. Buy merch and albums, as we just talked about. That's the way you can really support indie music artists, and I'm sure Joe would love the support. For the bunker, the most important thing is that you subscribe. If you like this format and you like this channel, we've been doing this 4 years now. Bands are on Thursdays, solos are on Tuesdays. We love what we do, and we love having artists like Joe into the bunker. A quick shout out of what's coming up next. We have on Thursday, 2 days from now, a husband and wife musicians. They're pros like Joe. They teach music and they live music, and they're coming. And boy, it's going to be a complicated setup. There's clarinets. There's all kinds of change outs. There's guitar. All kinds of swap outs. That's on Thursday at 8:30. All the shows are always at 8:30. We then have Shadowfields come up a couple weeks from now. Here's another band of a very eclectic musicians, a lot of different instrumentation. I'm really looking for this. It's going to be challenging to present it in electronic streaming format, but that's going to be good. Cleggy is coming, a longtime supporter, longtime open mic performing acoustic musician in this area, has a big local fan base, and so I'm looking forward to him. The Early is coming back for a second time. They're from Indiana. Brand new albums out, brand new releases, really starting to launch. This is one of those bands that's going to go far. And Kadooge is coming back in. And all these shows are within about the next month or so. Kadooge is coming back for the second time. Again, highly talented band. It has Ari and Quentin Dover that are going to be here on Thursday. They're coming back with the band. You can find all of our upcoming shows at our show schedule playlist at YouTube. It changes all the time. I have a lot of shows to add. And thank you so much for coming back. Now we're going to go back to the set list and see if anybody's put in any comments. Joe, it's up to you. What do you see?
Seeing nothing, but that's okay.
Oh, come on, everybody. You have to pick out a favorite song. I can pick out. I think Lucky was my favorite song, actually.
We got applause. Seen someone put, is my music on Apple? Yes, it is. It's on all the streaming platforms, so, and as the new album will be as well. Hey, Ron. See you, man. And then someone's friend says, silly boy, then we got to grab my hand. That's 2 silly boys.
Uh-oh. I think we're going to go with Flaws. How's that sound?
That's a good one. I like Flaws.
All right. I'll cue that up. Any final words, Joe, on our way out?
No, just thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Fletch, for having me. And keep doing this. This is really cool, so thank you.
And thank you, everybody, for coming to the bunker tonight. And take care and be well. And we will see you. We will see you next Thursday or next time you can get here. Thanks much.